there. Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. Not so long ago, in this process at looking at the importance of values for the foundation of any organization, we really took a look at how we can really lay that foundation as leaders from where we're at by really establishing and following simple practices to exemplify, to model, to really display those values that are so near and dear, those core values of our organization, those core values to us. What we're going to do now is start to dig into how we can build a culture around those values. It starts with us, but it can't stop with us. So what we're going to do is look at how we've got to, and I stress we've got to be a consistent example over and over and over and over again of being accountable. Our folks need to be able to look at us. They've got to be able to see us. They've got to be able to understand how we're doing it, why we're doing it, and they've got to be able to count on us. And I reference, if you dig into this, what John Maxwell talks in about, I believe it's chapter 9 in the 17 indisputable laws of teamwork, about the law of accountability. And you say, well, gosh, that's spell check word. There's no such thing as countable, but there is. How can, and he defines how we need to make sure. He relates it to a team, but it's just as important. It's maybe even more important for us in leadership roles to be able to be accountable for those folks looking at us, to count on us to always, over and over again, I'm stressing this intentionally, to be able to show them here's what they're doing. They've got to be able to count on us for seeing what those values look like. Now, what we're going to do is look at how we've got to not only show it, not only do it, be that accountable. We've got to connect the dots and be able to help them display it, help them connect and understand here's what it is. And we've got to explain over and over and over, here's how those values really matter in their individual roles with whatever they're doing on a day in, day out basis, so they can understand here's what it looks like for us to exemplify those values to anybody watching. What we're going to do moving forward is talk about, you know what, a lot of people talk about this, but it really comes down to the walk. The talking part, that's easy. Used to work with a supervisor. He'd say, hey, a mouth will say anything. He was usually referring to some clown that would make up something for why the cat ate their homework so they couldn't come to work or something like that. Now, as he's retired, I hear him direct that at political figures a good bit. But the truth is, we've got to be able to walk it, not just talk it. It's not about a mouth will just say anything. It's about how do we make sure we exemplify and do what we need to do over and over and over, because talking ain't enough. Now, what I'm going to challenge you to do is, wherever you're accessing this, if you've never done it, work through the quick video assessment that's really dials into what's killing your profitability. Not the book. The book's cool. This assessment's quick. It's 8 to 10 questions that's a really takes a sample of where you're at in your leadership role right now and tries to diagnose what can we do to best serve you where you're at. Maybe it's something low cost. Maybe it's something no cost. Maybe it's really best that we have a conversation to chat about how can we tailor a solution specifically for you or the leaders on your team. Hope this serves you well. Make it a great day. We'll see you soon. God bless.